What is going on, everybody? This is James Gray from the Los Santos Times, where I am bringing you a story tonight about a stabbing that happened outside a pillbox. It's a sad day when people are getting stabbed outside of the local hospital here in Los Santos. We're going to go ahead and tune in to our reporter, Julia Winters, as she's going to have the interview with the stabbing victim.
Hello, Los Santos. My name is Julie Winter, and today I interview a person who reported to me that they got recently stabbed. So, would you like to introduce yourself to all the people here and our audience?
Sure, absolutely. My name is Alexis Casey.
Nice to meet you, Alexis. So, regarding the whole stabbing incident, can you describe us what roughly exactly happened and where it happened?
Absolutely. I was across the street from Pillbox Hospital talking to some friends of mine. Well, let me back up a little bit. I'm sorry. I pulled up in my van to Pillbox to meet up with some friends. And when I pulled up, there was nobody else parked there, absolutely no other cars. And so then, fast forward a little, I was hanging out and talking to some friends. And then another gray or black van had pulled up in front of me. And then, probably about 20 minutes after that, I saw some people over by our vans messing around. So I went over to check it out and asked, I was going to ask, like, is everything okay? And all of a sudden, they started yelling at me for running into their car, which there was all of a sudden a blue car that was pinned between my van and the van sitting in front of me, which I did not see when I first pulled up. And so they were yelling at me, and I, was apologizing very calmly that I did not see their van. I'm sorry that I hit them. And they wanted me to give them the money to pay for the repairs, which is obvious. Definitely, if I had had the money at the time, I would have, but I unfortunately didn't have the money. And so, unfortunately, the female that was there pointed a gun at me, held me up, told me to put my hands up. I'm honestly unaware whether or not she had taken any money from me. I don't remember how much money I had on me at the time.
Were you scared at that moment?
I was very scared, to be honest. At the same time, not yes and no. I was scared, but I wasn't. And
So you did stand up against these strangers who occupied you, and
at a certain point, I did, because I could not give them the money to repair their car. The lady that was there had shot out my van tire, and that's when I kind of lost my cool. And I called her a bitch. I'm gonna flat out say that I did. I called her a bitch, and words were spit back and forth. And I don't remember her exact words, but she did threaten me, saying, you do know who the Vipers are, right? And I had said to her, no, I do not know who the Vipers are, but I have some friends that probably do. And she asked me, well, who are your friends? And I told her it was none of her business. And more words were spat back and forth. And the next thing I know, she, I said, bite me to something that she had said. And the next thing I know, she stabbed me and I was on the ground.
I see. So there was some escalation within the conflict. Do you think it would have ended the same way if you would have chosen a different approach? Or would you say in hindsight that you would do the things you said or did similar to how you did it before?
I mean, if I had had the money to pay them for their vehicle repairs, it probably would have gone a little bit different.
So it was basically a financial problem and also a social dilemma. I see.
Possibly.
Yeah. Do you remember anything from the stabbing itself? Like, can you describe it to our viewers how it feels? Like, was there
No, I
pain?
mean,
Did you pass
of
out?
course, there's pain. No, I didn't pass out. Gratefully, one of my friends was nearby, and he acted very quickly and ran me across the street to Pillbox. If he hadn't acted that quickly, then I probably wouldn't be here sitting here talking to you.
Yeah, yeah, true, true. Yeah, anything you would like to tell our viewers just in general, when it comes to stabbing? Because I mean, you made the experiences with that. Like, do you think there is in such a situation also an opportunity to call the police just to sort out all these things? Because maybe a lot of people here in town weren't in such situations and don't know what to do. Maybe would react the same way.
But the police were called. They arrived to the hospital, and I reported a statement. I turned in a statement along with a couple of other witnesses, turned in statements, and things are currently being handled.
I see. So justice is already to come to those who did this to you. I see.
Hopefully.
Um, so yeah, but when you have the money, theoretically, just as hypothetical, and you would still meet her again, would you technically pay her the money after she treated you like she did, or would you rather say, nah, definitely not after what she did to me?
You mean in the future, give her that money?
Yeah, just a hypothetical scenario.
I mean, well, no, after the way she treated me, I would not give her the money.
All right. So yeah, thank you for the interview, Alexis. I think unless you have anything else to say to our viewers,
Just,
that was quite enlightening.
keep an eye out for, I guess, these vipers. Watch your backs. And yeah, be safe out there, Los Santos.
Yeah, sometimes I guess you have to be careful with what you say within the city or whom you meet within the city. Quite interesting. Will our law officers deal with all that stuff? Who knows? But yeah, back to the studio.
Oh my god, it just goes to show that you can't be too careful here in Los Santos. Make sure you watch the people that are around and hopefully be polite to everybody you are to make sure that you stay safe in this city. My name is James Gray. Again, for Los Santos Times. Have a good day.